As a lot of people know, I go to all the estate sales, garage sales, and I collect antiques and just unusual stuff. And one show that I watch is on right now, Antique Roadshow on PBS, and they're fixing to do a special called Spooky and Kooky because of Halloween. And I thought, oh, I got some spooky and kooky. And so that's what I was making this video. This is a mask, a wooden mask that I got from a home at the country club in Midland. And I'm going to show you, I actually looked up the owner of it. It's like a snake there on the, there. And these are, what's real weird, these are real teeth, of whatever kind of animal, horse or whatever. And this is another mask. Of course, there's a whole bunch of masks you see out there. I see them all the time, but I'm just going to show you the kind of kooky and spooky, and I've had people where I showed them this and oh, don't bring it in your house. It's possessed, you're bringing the devil in your house. And I'm like, no, I don't buy that. These are made out of wood. The Bible says that real clear. These are not gods. These are made by man out of wood, and this is God's house, and so anyways, I think if they're unusual, I think they're neat, And so I want to show you another one here. This one I got at an auction, and it's just bizarre. This piece right here in the middle, it's one piece of wood that's carved out, and I really don't even know what it is, but I can show you, there's eyeballs there. You can see it. It's real weird looking. Here's another face on it right there. That's all one big carving out of a piece of wood. That I think is kooky and spooky, And then I have a few others, and this is kind of like a South America, African type or whatever. This right here come from a home, had a whole bunch of Egyptian stuff in it, so I figured it was Egyptian. I mean, they actually had a mummy casket in that home at that estate sale, And here's a horse. This one's got a man's face, a piece of jade. That's kind of weird looking. Here's another one I thought was interesting. That was another country club house in Midland. And so here's another one that, looks South African to me. And even here, back to another one like that. And then I'll show you the weirdest one of all that I recently just bought. And very few people have seen that. This was the day that my grandsons were coming over. And it was half price sale at the estate sale. And I thought, all them grandkids, they're going to freak out on this, It's a human skull in a glass case, and it sat there for 3 days. Ain't nobody bought it, which, it's a weird thing to buy, And I mean, I agree. I don't know if it's authentic or if it's a reproduction. I don't know if it's prehistoric or maybe it was used for medical use, But I know it's weird, because you can tell, it's a skull, and I know there's a lot of jokes there that could come about that. Like, I wonder what they're thinking, and the heads of my enemy. I'll put you in a box or whatever. But I'm thinking that I do wonder how old it is. If it is prehistoric, maybe a humanoid or whatever. I just don't know. I just think it's kooky and spooky. I thought y'all might enjoy this. By the way, Midland, Texas.